Hey, this is Kurt the Boat Doctor. Beautiful boat, 31 foot. You can actually call it 30, add 2 foot, 33 feet because of the offshore. This boat's pretty much loaded, got the rub rails on it. But it is a beauty. It's 2024 with a set of twin 300s, 4.2 liters, 15 by 15 Yamaha saltwater 2 series prop, which you want. You got a right hand rotation, left hand rotation. Got a T25, that will troll down, that will troll for tuna, by the way. Trim tabs, look at that. Jeez, that's got to be damn near a foot of reverse in this puppy. So you got to figure this to here, that's a good 8-foot bottom on this boat. And I think it's at least 50 up front. Nice. But anyway, you got rub rail, so then that's how come I could tow it down here with the bumpers on it, which makes it nice. And that's another bonus of buying it down at Marina, is because when you do decide to do the electronics, I'm the one that Tom rigs them all up, and then I take them out and calibrate them and set them all up for the customer, show them how it works. Now this boat, they only make so many of these. There's dealers, I think I could be wrong, but maybe 5-6 a year total through the dealers. Now the dealer lucky if he even gets one of these. And some people, when you get into a boat like this, they want to, you know, they spend this kind of money, which this is this is a good deal on this one. So if you're looking for a 31, but you say, well, I don't need the sink, I don't need the refrigerator, I don't need the bathroom, you know what, I would rather take the stuff out of there, because after the fact, if you want that, like a heater or a refrigerator put in it or a toilet in it, you're talking a lot of headaches and a lot more money, by at least 40% more just in parts and labor per item. So it's easier to take the stuff out, because what you're going to be buying this boat for, whoever gets this, you could take this stuff out, sell the stuff, or just keep it and put it in later. But you got enough fishing room in here because of that offset aisleway. But you do have a head, you do have the stove, the sink, the big seat. You could haul 6 people in here. And the thing is, it fishes 4, you could have 5 people on that rear deck. And most of the time you're just fishing 4 anyway. And I got some things I'll show you on the inside. There's your anchor drain, spare tire, got trailer brakes, electric, foot jack I like, flat flip I like. It's about 23 inches from the bottom to the top. Doesn't even sag this shiv, big shiv. Ooh, yeah, this baby. This is this new 6.6 liter gas with the Duramax 10 or Allison 10-speed tranny. I'm telling you, it pulls it nice. I didn't even know this boat was back there, and that's another thing. Triple axle makes a big difference. I don't think you'd even want to even think about a tandem, but that's, you know. But anyway, you got 4x4 bunks with slicks. I-beam, you got all this aluminum trailer except for your reach. That has to be because of the weight. But you don't have to worry about rust and corrosion that way. Anchor pulpit tilt down for your anchor. Got the winch, got forward leaning windshield, dual wipers, radar arch already built in, rails, ladder coming up, net holder in the back. It's a 3100 SXL, strakes, variable degree hull. Got them new style buddy bearings. I think it's 5 to 10 years. You don't have to even, see, there's that pesky little crow. He did, yep, them guys are smart. That little sucker there, he followed me from the store one time all the way down here. He stole my bag of Cheetos, or I think they were Cheetos, yeah, the crunchy ones that were in the bag deck, a boat just like this, but it was, I think, a 2700. And he just came back again, and he took my nuts, and he put a hole in my pocket. See that hole? Peanuts. Get your mind out of the gutter. And my Fritos. Anyway, he just bit me, and now he's flying back to get more. He took my Fritos laying over the ground there somewhere. But anyway, you got a ladder, you got trim tabs. Beautiful. You got freshwater flush. Do not start the motors if you're at the dock. That's why they designed these, so you can just flush them out with the motors tilted up. Tie bar, and good idea. Finally, you got 2 hydraulic cylinders on each for hydraulic steering on both motors. That's a smart choice. Flat for South Bailing. And this boat just needs a good cleaning. Side entry door, fillet table, good drains, deck lights, sliding door, DEC controls back, rear deck steering. Got the 703 control box for the kicker, start switches in the back. Now if you did this, I'd have them put in a trim tab switch. So let's you go with zip wakes, automatic trim tabs, which he doesn't have because they already have them on here, but I'd have them put another trim tab switch back here, so when you're running back here, you don't have to, when the boat starts to lean, if it does. This boat's pretty stable. You know, you will see when I show you the on-water demo. So, but this one's only 360, and there's other little things they can give you on this. So this boat's a steal. And look at the room you got in here. So that goes back to that cabin. Now, if you've got somewhere to cook, somewhere to take a bathroom, you got water, you can actually write this boat off. And which, you know, Trump's gonna, on cars, he's gonna start doing that again. But you can actually, where a camp trailer you can't write off. This, I think you can write off. So that's a bonus. You got 4 welded on downrigger brackets, 2 here, 2 on the other side, big cleats right where they belong, 1, 2, 3, perfect. And let's go over here. And here's another thing, when you're flushing this thing, if you don't have the bullet one that goes onto here, you should have that one plus this one, but if not, tape that, put one on here. You could always Y off and then put one on the freshwater flush, then turn on the water, then start the motors. Trim, you got zinc bars. These are total saltwater protected. The Yamaha motors are. Tie down straight off the back. There's a bonus. Now we're gonna put this right here for a second so you can look at the harness and stuff so I can get in. And here's the rear entry door again. Side fish boxes, boom, boom. Back in here. These valves in here, you want to make sure you keep open right here, because this has got macerators. If you don't have it open, they won't pump out. You got like a gutter system here, so all the stuff runs into here, and all the water's channeled in through here and goes out this hole and back into the cell bailers. So a lot of this, it keeps almost all the water out of the bilge itself. This is how you get to the fuel tank, your battery switch, your bus bar, breaker switches, your batteries. And same here, that's that other valve. Go in here, you got a house and one for each motor on the batteries. Right down here, you open it up, that's a Seacog valve for that divorce down. Pump up the bulbs. There you go. Then come up here, sea glazed door. Oh, better grab this. Put this in here. Come back here again. Steering. Okay, so now this, you got to have the lanyards on both of these or it won't start from the front or the back. So make sure those are in. I may be wrong. Yeah, because this is a kicker switch. But typically they have this one here. You have to have a lanyard on too for the DEC for your 300s. So anyway, trim. What I do is trim it up and then trim it down just a hair on that. This steer you can go front and back, which is nice. If you get autopilot, get another display back here, hook up your autopilot to that. DEC, these are electric. You got hydraulic on the steer, which is good because the electric's good, but if that electric goes out, you're screwed on the Yamahas. You don't have no steering. So, and here, that's just storage. Here's your big fish box. Make sure you put that plug in. Even if you forgot to plug, the water is just going to slosh on the deck and go out to cell bailers, so don't think you're going to sink. So, and this you can just drop it, and it ain't going to slam on you because of the air. And then you got your courtesy lights, that's up underneath. Horse down, macerator, that's fish box. That one there is for this fish box. And that spare An aerator, that's for the back there. It's got water going into it, that fish box in the back. You got your fillet table. And I'll go through the controls. This is VTS station, and again, they both got to be in neutral and the key's got to be on. And if you come back here and hit this station button and it just blinks on you, that means one of those are probably in gear, or one of these are in gear, because when you push on it, it should go solid blue. This is your trim assist all set up. You got a single lever, so you don't have to run two. You can just run the one, and it controls both motors. And you got your bathroom. And you know, I used to poo-poo the bathrooms, and I'm going to go into part 2 now